Kosovo has initiated the procedures for reviewing the request of Albert Veliu, known as Witness X, for political asylum in Pristina. Kosovo Interior Minister confirmed his request while stressing that the decision will be based on international conventions. The Prime Minister Edi Rama in Elbasan was met by protests from the supporters of the Democratic Party, where tensions were high and political accusations were strong. For the Democratic Party MP, the protest was the least Edi Rama should receive. For Talent Bala, a socialist MP, Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Saturday, the 2nd of June, 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Mari, and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. Albert Veliu, or Witness X, is still in Kosovo, where Kosovar authorities are conducting the proceedings for his political asylum claims. The so-called Witness X videotape published by the Democratic Party initially shows the 51-year-old allegedly proving the connection of the brother of the Interior Minister Fatmir Jafai to drug trafficking. Betush Gashi, the Minister of Internal Affairs in Kosovo, officially confirmed Veliu's request for political asylum in Pristina during an inspection of border crossings with Albania. He stressed that the full implementation of international conventions will be used for the decision. He has been seeking asylum. All procedures are being conducted. Kosovo is obliged to implement international conventions. Witness X has requested political asylum and the respective procedures are being conducted, said Gashi. Albert Veliu requested political asylum in Kosovo after being detained on May 28th by Kosovo police when he entered illegally with his son. After the public announcement, Agran Jafai approached the Italian authorities to execute the sentence taken by the Italian courts. The Democratic Party asked for this action in order to close the investigation into Albania. At the Elbasan Labor Fair, Prime Minister Edi Rama announced that there are currently over 1,500 vacancies available in the city. The Prime Minister urged young people to continue their professional school as they have guaranteed work. He stated there are 1,567 vacancies available just here today. I want to stress that in Elbasan there are professional education schools that are really an example. The Prime Minister continued with the accountability tour in Çelik, where he told the citizens that they can go to the co-governance portal to write about any problems they may have, and the respective minister will do what they can to solve the problem. Rama explained he was forced to use the VAT scheme for the small business, even though it was supposed to be for big businesses only. He said that this was due to small businesses not reporting income correctly. Later, at a lunch with local farmers, Rama asked the farmers to come together and create a joint market where everyone's produce can be sold, helping to regulate sales, thereby securing the sale for everyone. The Prime Minister also gave assurances to migrants coming to invest their savings in Albania's agro-tourism, saying that they have a greater guarantee of profits than they may earn in their home countries. Democratic Party supporters in the district of Elbasan protested against the position of Prime Minister Edi Rama for keeping Fatmir Jafai in place as the Minister of Interior, and tensions ran high. While in Elbasan at the Labor Fair, Democrats denounced that state police forces took banners that protesters held, causing a clash between DP supporters and Ariel Bulikbashi, the DP branch leader in Elbasan, with Mr. Barbati, the Deputy Director of Police, who was on duty. There was one moment of relief and tension when a Muslim believer intervened as a guard attempted to take a banner from a DP youth. He asked guard workers to let citizens protest peacefully while reminding the guards that they are paid by citizen taxes. After the protest, Democratic Party MP Luciano Bocci said Rama deserves this behavior. He called the opening of a labor fair in Elbasan, the city with the highest number of unemployed, as a cynical move. Socialist Party Parliamentary Group Chairman Talent Bala called the number of participants embarrassing, saying that the ideal party of December, as the DP is called, has been transformed into an association of Lul Zambasha. Despite the supports provided for opening negotiations with the EU, Germany remains constant that Albania needs to continue with its reforms. During an event that marks the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the relations between Germany and our country, German MP Olive Gutting, a member of Merkel's party, and the German ambassador Susanne Schutz both urged Albania to move forward, especially with the justice reform. Let me be very honest with you. I think you deserve membership negotiations to begin, but I also have to say that nothing has been decided yet. Do not get bored or discouraged by our internal debates on this matter. This has nothing to do with you and does not mean that we do not appreciate and respect your courage and faith in your achievements in all areas, and above all, the remarkable justice reform. Negotiations will be difficult and lengthy. We will never repeat the mistakes of the past in admitting new members that are not yet ready, said Olaf. Susanne Schutz said, Albania is on its way to the EU as a result of its work to fulfill this priority. Progress with the justice reform, the fight against organized crime and corruption, is not only relevant to Albanians, but also to German or European investors who want to invest here. According to the Socialist Party Parliamentary Group Chairman Talent Bala, Germany is an important ally, but the opposition's accusations are creating voices against us. Talent Bala said, I am fully convinced that Albania has sufficient majority support in the Bundestag. During 2017, German investment stocks were about 116 million euros, while 190 companies operated in Albania. The government's accountability tour continues, with ministers visiting areas of the country to speak with citizens to stay accountable for their promises. The Minister of Infrastructure and Energy, Damian Gjiknuri, promised that construction for the section of the Tirana Ring Road that goes to the Shqiponja Square and the construction of the road from Kashër to Rogozhina will begin soon. Damian Gjiknuri spoke today, saying, soon we will begin to build the remaining part of the Tirana Ring Road that goes to Shqiponja Square. This important investment, which will facilitate traffic, is estimated to cost around 60 million euros. We are also discussing with private partners to construct the road from Kashër to Rogozhina, he said. The mayor of Tirana, Ariane Veliu, both promised the construction of several schools in the area and called the opposition a national traitor that is working against the country's integration. They are betraying our nation. You know very well that there are extremist forces in the Netherlands, in France, while England, they have just pulled out of the European Union. Many of these foreign MPs will vote against us if Albanian opposition MPs give them a reason. This is national treason, said Mayor Veliu. The Minister of Tourism and Environment, Blendi Klosi from Berat, while presenting, among other things, the package for supporting agrotourism, warns that any administration employees who are abusing their duty will be fired. And that's the news from across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.